Gentlemen, welcome back to the EGL Open. It's time for map number 2, and if map number 1 was anything to go by, we're in for one hell of a game. It's going to be Solar Search and Destroy, the game we jump onto here. I'm Brycey. Joining me is Rel, and a quick hello to Rel's girlfriend, who I've been told is tuning in, which in fact has confused me, as I thought that girl last night was your girlfriend. But let's jump into this game now, as it does kick off, and we start off on the attacking side with Barrage.
Unbelievable. That is not true. Not true, Catherine. Anyway,
we are starting off on the attacking side with Barrage, though.
Yes, and it's going to be Hawley who is the bomb carrier. We have been muted in the actual venue as well, so that we're not giving the call-outs away to anybody who is going to be playing, keeping it nice and fair. And my goodness, though, Bryce, what a game. Hardpoint retreat, 187 to 185. The massive clutch play from Hawley coming in late, and Hawley actually getting the kill against Denz here.
Look at them being super aggressive. They're going towards them. It's now Hawley left, and he should be shot on the side. Is he going to be able to make this one? Surely not. This will be his third kill, dipping away. Has managed to get out of there now, Hawley, and I think I was calling him Halley first game just because I was used to the Americans, but it is Hawley.
Hey, do you know what? Yeah, I mean, people tend to call him, but his surname's Hall, so we'll go with Hawley. But yes, Hawley against L2 now, 1 versus 1, all to play for. And L2, as I said, must have been furious after that hardpoint game. 52 to 37, he went, and some redemption there. Oh, and
the disrespect.
Disrespect indeed, as they managed to clean up this first round of Search and Destroy. And while I mean, we've said it many times already, Bryce, but this is going to be an incredibly close series. I can see it now.
Yeah, I think it is. And IIyama, they're going to be sitting there. They're so angry at what happened at the end of that hardpoint game. They thought they had it in the bag, and then a two-piece comes in from Hawley, and suddenly they end up losing by 2 points. Let's see if they can continue this revenge, though. We're on board with L2, who dropped 52 for the L in the hardpoint.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can do something amazing on the Search and Destroy for the W.
I genuinely think that's the first time I've ever cast out over anyone getting a 50 bomb that actually lost as well. So incredible to actually see that.
Get either of them.
It's really unfortunate as well. But you can see this A push, very unusual actually for an attacking side.
It is, and it's probably just throwing them off. They're probably expecting a B stack, and they managed to get the plant out as well. So it is advantage eye for eye now. They're looking everywhere. They're just trying to hold this one down. They've even got a player on a hook. It's going to be L1 who's just holding, and it's now Maple in a 1 versus 4. He's not able to get it. Eye for eye, looking like they're trying to really come back into this in the Search and Destroy. Currently 2-0 up.
Yeah, no, that was a very quick and easy round for them, actually. There wasn't really any contest from Barrage, who have only managed to accumulate 3 kills between them as a team after 2 rounds of Search and Destroy. So Eye for Eye, or E4, if you want to refer to them for that as short, are looking very good here, Solar S&D, and trying to get that redemption, obviously wanting to tie things up now, but still must be hurt after that hardpoint loss. Yeah,
I kind of agree with that. Kind of morale that takes down when you know you're close, and you kind of get all excited and hyped up, and the adrenaline drops, and then you lose.
Yeah, so very unfortunate for them, but here we go. Let's see if Barrage can do anything now, and Maple so unfortunate there against Motions. Took advantage of that situation as we see E4 once again have the number advantage, and again E4 take another easy round.
Wow,
this is going to be quick.
E4 really are just laying the smackdown. Maple missing the hand straight away. And L2, looks like, did he pick up 2 there? I think he did. I mean, that's 5-0 now, and straight in the face with the stun.
These must be the 2 most aggressive teams at this whole event, and they're matching each other head-to-head here. As I said, the amount of interactions in that previous game would have been ridiculous, and you can see how quickly these rounds are ending. There doesn't really seem to be any hugely thought-out strategy. It does seem to just be aggressive push and brief setup.
Well, jumping on board with L2. Currently 5-0. Can he continue anything? Oh, we've got to jump on board, though, because Motions has gone straight in. Super aggressive. He actually challenges. I'm not going to lie, didn't really agree with that play, to be perfectly honest with you. Maybe too aggressive when he knows he's got people to try and defeat. Denz, though, trying to get away from this.
Oh, wow, and that's great play from Denz and L2. L2 cleaning up that kill against Beanbag. It's completely thrown Barrage off track. Maple and Hawley nowhere to be seen. It's going to be an easy bomb plan, and they've got time to set up now.
Well, Denz, looks like a bit of a buddy system going on here. So they are looking for the trade. And it's going to be Denz who goes in for it. Obviously, L2 will have backed off, and that player will have no idea. I think, though, he's got juked. And he's going to come back to check the bomb.
Oh,
he's going to be able to make it.
Oh, no.
Whipped away, and now it's L2 in a 1 versus 2. Not able to make that kill.
Has to be quick. He's going to have to make it quick.
He's made it. L2 has managed to get this. Will be a 1 versus 2 clutch if he can continue. He's 7-0 so far. And I think he's managed to get away. Surely that player is glass. Doesn't matter. Even if he dies here, L2, he's going to win this anyway. You do not have time to get that bomb. 4-0. L2 with a 1v2.
Yeah, and you know, you've got to give that as a 1 versus 2, even though he got shut down. He just challenged almost a stall for time, knowing that round was his.
He knew he had to go back. He knew exactly that he had to go back, and the fact that the player didn't see him in mid-pool and he managed to just dip under glass, he played it well.
And it's i4 here who are looking really, really good on Search and Destroy. Let's see what more they can do as this series continues.
On board with Barrage here. Changing up a little bit, heavy A rush. And the stuns that have come in will let E4 kind of know exactly where they're starting to set up. Actually a little bit of rotation coming in. They don't want to engage that hard. But they will as soon as this bomb goes down. They know they will then have to break in. Dens is looking for a pick. Bomb has now gone down. Information available, and you can actually see its motions going on a flank, but he's going to come and get someone straight away, going on a reverse flank. Can he manage to make this? No, down he goes. Advantage to Barrage now. They have a 3 versus 2.
And they certainly do, and he really needs to take this round.
It's now 1 versus 3. It's L2. He's been magic so far, but this may be too much for him.
Yeah, and as we say, that bomb is playing 20 seconds left on it. So we're going to see him after Flood out there, and he is going to get shut down. So finally, a round against i4 as Barrage managed to take it. And I still feel like this is i4 to quite comfortably walk away with Bryce.
Well, there's Detain. Detain just looking for it, and he managed to pick it up as well. I mean, L2's been playing great, but you can't really ask someone with 24 seconds left to manage to get a 1 versus 3 clutch.
Yeah, there's only so much that somebody can do here. We will stick on board with the attackers, and I mean, it's got to be L2. I want to see L2.
Be L2.
7 kills, 2 deaths. He's having a great Search and Destroy game, following on from a phenomenal hardpoint game, which unfortunately did lose despite that exceptional performance here. And he is going to make first blood as well. Well, he got the second kill.
Well, there's L2 again, looking for that second kill, not able to get it. On board with Dens. Dens trying to clean it up, does manage to get that straight away. Looking for the second row, gets the hit fire. I'm sure he got that.
Yep, and we will see that in the final
5-1, what a quick S&D.
Yep, and this is obviously the strong point of i4 here. Search and Destroy, after such an incredibly close hardpoint game, like I say, this is so one-sided.
And it probably actually makes it worse because they could have been 2-0 up after this if they win this.
Exactly, and that's going to be the frustrating part from now, because this game could easily be decided on the uplink to follow. If we see a repeat Search and Destroy, and if Barrage manages to edge a hardpoint, it's all going to come down to the uplink game.
Well, jumping on board with Barrage here, and I'm going on board with Beanbag, who's not helping his team very much right now.
And this is very surprising, actually, from Beanbag, as usually, while it's not heavily objective-based.
Heavy flank coming in. Beanbag's got to try and stop it.
Oh, and he needs to. He's managed to at least make 1 kill. Did some bullets into the next, but couldn't find it.
Well, he at least slowed down that flank enough that his teammates were able to plant the bomb and get out. Well, no, that bomb is not down. Now it's down. And 3 versus 3 here. Barrage are on map point to lose this map if they do not somehow come all the way back and win 5 rounds on the bounce.
Yeah, and it would be quite something to actually see. So, you know, I cannot foresee it happening. I don't see any way that i4 are going to lose this one. Maple manages to find L1, kills exchanged. Maple's gone for the challenge. It pays off as he shuts down Dens and slams down. Wow, and that is the disrespect,
Get the
Bryce.
boot, friend! Oh, yeah. Wow.
I think it would have been a lot more...
Was that 3? He picked up L1, and I think...
Yes, Maple...
and then he picked up a second, and then he went for the air stomp.
Yep, he cleaned up. Brilliant play from Maple. I think there would have been a bit more of a celebration from them had they now taken the lead or something, but because they are still a significant amount of rounds behind, they don't want to be celebrating too early.
No, they don't, but that was a fantastic piece of play. Jumping on board with i4 once again. And let's see if they can close this one out. Still 5-2, still map point. And they can bring this back to 1-1 if they can just close this here. I mean, losing from this point, Raul, would be just so devastating for morale.
It would. I actually think it would be worse than the loss that they took on the hard point.
Well, let's see at the moment. A little bit more passive play this time around for me for... Not exactly looking to push. He has just got to back away now. That's actually information that's more important. Is that they're going to know a player is at least there. They're going to know, you know, there's not a full rotate coming on yet because of that hit marker.
There we go. L1 slowly negotiating his way around the map. Maneuvering, does manage to pick up Maple, who just kind of staring into space there. Finds Holy as well.
What a 2.
i4 looking set to now take this if they can just clean up Detain and Beanbag.
Well, Detain's got 1, and it's going to be L1 again. Picks up the 3rd. Is he going to be able to get the ace to knock this one down? He's got 3 out of the 4 players. The last one, who's now in a clutch scenario, is Detain.
Yeah, and I don't think this is looking very good for Barrage at all. Surely now this is i4 Esports.
If they spot him, I think they'll flood him.
It would be the logical thing to do. Do have that number advantage. Time sticking away. Detain needs to make a move here.
Oh, he's already being shot from top fan, and he's just got to run away now. I mean, 24 seconds. They'll play time, even if he does get a kill. And now look at them just run away. They're just having fun with him. There's nothing you can do with just XO movement away from you. You cannot win this. As he dips and dances around, as curtains of fire lash down. And there we go. It's 6-2. It is going to be IIyama that will take map number 2. And players like L2 dropping 10 and 4 this time around.
And yeah, I mean, L2...
Beanbag win 1 and 8.
L2, in terms of slaying, has been by far the strongest player from either team. 10 kills on the search and destroy there from a limited amount of rounds, just 8 rounds played. And as I say, I feel like I've repeated it so many times, but 52 kills to 37 on the hard point and still lost. Oh, can't get over it, Bryce.
No, it was certainly impressive, and he continues to be impressive in this. L1 dropping good numbers as well in that S&D. And they just seemed to kind of completely outmatch Barrage. Barrage didn't really have any kind of answer for anything that was going on. But will the uplink be the same story? I'm not entirely sure. I think we're in for another close one. Join us after the break, though, to find out.